Let me put on my readers real quick. This is for entertainment purposes only, and everything we say here is allegedly. Okay, you guys, just 1 second. Let me get to you guys on my iPad so I can see all the comments. So just a second. Sorry I ran behind. I'm just trying to do too many things, like always. Okay. Let me get myself to view channel. Come on. Oh, of course I'm not on the right thing. Just a minute. All right, now let's go to view your channel. And go to live. And okay, what the heck is going on? Not again. Not again. Just a second, guys. All right, let's try going here. I had this trouble once before where I couldn't find myself, which is just weird. I know you guys are like, what are you talking about? You can't find yourself. Yeah, I can't find myself on my own iPad. Okay. Let's see if it goes this way. No, it's not. Okay, just a sec. General. Okay, no, that's not it. Okay. It should just be right there. That is so strange. All right, just a second, you guys. I got to go in another way. I'm actually going to go and do it through my other account, which I think is just weird. But anyway. Okay, let's just go this way. HerballyHipTarot. All right, there we go. Why wouldn't my live show up on my HerballyHipTarot channel? No, I'm going to My Fairy Treasures and watching it from there. I don't know.
This week only, all Domino's
weird
price pizzas are 50% off when you order online. That's right, all of them. Meet some HerballyHipTarot channel. Okay. No, I'm going to my...
All right, I'm here. Sorry about that, you guys. So sorry. Okay. We got a lot of people in the house, too, and I'm over here messing around. Sorry. All right, let me welcome everybody in. Pocket Full of Stars, welcome in. Hey, Helen, welcome in. Girl, I hope so, too. Hey, Mark Scheimer, thank you so much. Let me get my bell and my thing. Thank you, Mark. Woohoo! Thank you, thank you, thank you. Amy, welcome in. Amy, once I welcome everybody in, write your question again in caps again, okay? I'm not answering questions yet. I'm just going to welcome everybody in, but do that so I can make sure I catch your question and it doesn't fall off this thing, okay? Hey, Lucky Jam, welcome in. Wendy, welcome in. Kiba, welcome in. Welcome in, Tennessee Chin, and thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Hey, Gray Raven, one of my awesome moderators. Oh, okay, honey. Don't even worry about it. That's fine. Thank you, Gray Raven. And I hope you start feeling better, sweetie. Cheryl, welcome in. Christina, welcome in. AK, welcome in. Brianna, welcome in. Ann, welcome in. Linda, Ruth, Quiet Breezy, welcome in. One of my awesome moderators. Christina, welcome in. Aw, thank you, Christina. Linda, welcome in. Ruth, welcome in. Jeff, Lunar, Amy, welcome in. Barbara, Jan, Sherry, Debbie, welcome in. Juliana, Jimmy B. Jimmy B, ask your question again. When after I get done saying hello to everyone, then I'm going to open it up for questions. So when I do that, ask it again. So it's at the bottom. Okay. And still do it in caps. Your question. Hey, Carmen, welcome in. Thank you, sweetie. Leave me alone. I like that name. Kimberly Wilkins, welcome in. Susie Cat, welcome in. Thank you for the happy birthday wish. Hey, Christina, welcome in. Christina wants me to do a reading on Jessica Aber. You know, I don't even know who she is. I have already heard about her passing away. I'm going to write her name down. I'll do a little research just so I know who I'm looking up. And I'll do a reading on her this week, okay? I won't do it today, but I'll do it this week in one of my readings. Jessica, how do you do her last name? Aber, A-B-E-R. I know she's a I don't even know. Anyway. All right, where was I? Hey, Verona, welcome in. Oh, good, Carmen. Carmen got the same glasses today. Did you get them at Dollar Tree, I'm supposing? Caesar, welcome in. Sunshine Lady, welcome in. Jennifer, welcome in. Texas Burr, welcome in. Debbie Fortune, Brenda, Jeff, Rosa, Barbara Warwick, Courtney, welcome in. Jamie, Caesar, Rhonda, Robin, Tony, LB Funny, Marcy L, welcome in. And Tink, the Troll Slayer, welcome in. Gray Raven says, Aber quit when the orange dumpster cheated his way to office. Oh, okay. Yeah, I have it written down. So I will, let me take that out of here so I make sure I have it on a sticky note. So I'll make sure I do a reading on that this week. And we will find out. We'll investigate. Psychic investigating. Okay. Hey, Mama 3, welcome in. Don't you just love Dollar Tree, Carmen? That's one of my favorite places to shop. Love it. Okay, you guys, let's open up the floodgates. And what do you guys want me to start asking? There was a couple of questions already. So you guys, the ones who already asked questions, put them in all caps and ask me right now, and we'll get started. Hey, Sophia, welcome in. Michelle Skanes, welcome in. Anybody guys want me to start reading some questions? And goes, have I known my husband in previous lives? Oh, that's a good question. Okay, let me ask that. Where's my pendulum? Hey, Erica Collins and BB, welcome in. Clear. Spirit, is Anne Frank reincarnated as AOC? No. No, she's not. Mom of 3. Hey, Jeffrey, welcome in. Will federal workers be able to resume remote telework HerballyHipTarot card reads? Okay, clear. Spirit, will federal workers be able to resume remote and telework once Kamala's in? Yes. Thank goodness. I know. I hope. I think I got yes on this already. Tink wants me to ask, will the people in El Salvador get back home? Yes, clear. Back home, we mean the U.S. Will they be returned to the U.S.? Yes. Thank God. Okay. Jimmy B, does the Orange Menace have his own military that we know about? Clear. Spirit, does the Orange Menace have his own military that we don't know about? No. Clear. Does he have his own little militia? Yes. Clear. Are they the January 6th rioters that he released? Okay. So he doesn't have his own military, but he has his own little militia. Okay, BB. Clear. Spirit, will we get our Social Security checks on time this year? Yes. Marcy, can you please ask if JD's the mole in the orange cap? I have gotten the yes. I've been saying he's a mole for a long time. Let's just ask again. Clear. Spirit, is JD Vance a mole in Trump's camp? Yep. I've gotten yes the whole time. Will felon interfere with Wisconsin Supreme Court? Okay. Mom of three. Clear. Spirit, will the felon interfere with Wisconsin Supreme Court election on April 1st? No. Clear. Will Susan Crawford win will Susan Crawford win for the Democrats? Okay, it says yes. And it says no for the interference. Thank God. Okay, clear. Leave me alone. Wants to know. Spirit, will Pam Bondi go to jail for lying for Trump? No. They're the only ones I know that can sit here and lie. Was she under oath? I'm thinking she was under oath. Let me know if she's under oath. Can you ask if JD's... Okay. Let me go up here a little bit. Okay, let me go back to the bottom here. All right. Will the Orange Menace be removed this week? Okay. Okay. Clear. Spirit, will the Orange Menace be removed this week? No. And let me tell you something real quick, you guys. I got a download last night. I couldn't go to sleep for like 3 or 4 hours, okay? And I watched like 2 movies and a documentary. I'm like, what the hell am I doing? I didn't go to bed till 1 o'clock. And I kept getting this download that the energy has changed. You need to do a reading on it. So I'll be doing a reading on the whole thing tomorrow, okay? But I have gotten that he's still going down. It's just not this month. That's what I got. So I got this morning and I was like, okay, was I dreaming or did you guys say the energy changed? And so I asked my pendulum, they said the energy has changed. And then I said, you know, is it in, so it won't be in March that he's arrested and Kamala and them take their place? No. I said, okay, what about April? No. And then I said, May? Yes. I said, is Kamala still going to be president in 2025? Yes. So anyway, I'll be doing a full reading on it tomorrow. And yeah. So it's like good news, bad news. Okay. BB says Simpsons predicted April 12th, 2025 will be the end to an era. Okay. Okay. I know, Nancy, I can't take it anymore either. Okay, Leave Me Alone says, is Elon Musk behind the fires at the dealership so he can get his insurance? I've asked this and I got yes before, so let's make sure. Clear. Spirit, is Muskrat behind the fires at his dealerships so he can get the insurance money? Mm-hmm. Yes. Doesn't that sound like him? Criminal. You know, let's see if he gets busted for this. Clear. Spirit, is the Muskrat going to get busted for insurance fraud? It says yes. Clear. Will he be arrested for this? Oh my God, it says yes. And we have a dealership, a Tesla dealership here that got caught on fire. Wait, wasn't it? The cars got caught on fire. Like 2 or 3 of them, something like that. Okay, this is for Sophia. Clear. Spirit, once the Orange Menace has been removed from office, will his cabinet members be arrested? Yes. Clear. Spirit, will all of his cabinet members be arrested? No. So it's just some of them will be arrested. Okay. I figured it has to be some because not all of them really were involved in that stealing part. So they just have no morals. But anyway. Christina says, I have a question. Why do most people hate Prince Harry and Meghan? Do a lot of people hate them? I know there were people in England who thought that she was, I don't know what they thought. I don't know. I love them. So I have no idea. That's just crazy. Okay. BB said that she saw this. Somewhere this is related to The Simpsons. Okay. Clear. Spirit, will the Orange Menace pass away in April of 2025? No. Look at me. No. Okay. Okay, let's see what Nancy has to say this. Clear. Spirit, is Trump going to be removed this summer? No. Clear. Spirit, is the Orange Menace going to be removed in May? Okay, that's what my download was last night and this morning. Okay, so I'll be doing a reading on it tomorrow so that we can get like a full picture of the whole thing. And figure out what changed. What changed that he can't get removed this month? What changed? That's what I want to know. I hope she will be. Okay. Welcome in, AK. AK wants to know. Clear. Spirit, will Pam Bondi be disbarred? No, but she needs to be disbarred. Losing your license and being disbarred are the same thing, right? Yeah. Okay. Will the Orange Menace be removed this week? Already did that. Okay. Clear. Ruth wants to know. Spirit, will kids be able to get their vaccines? Yes. Ooh, I'd like to know that about Anonymous spilling the beans this week. Clear. Spirit, will Anonymous spill the beans this week? No. Clear. Will Anonymous spill the beans in April? No. Clear. Will Anonymous spill the beans in May? Okay, they're saying yes for May. Okay. Okay, let me see what else you guys are saying. Okay, let me just go back down to the bottom because I know you guys are talking down there. Okay, Danny801 has this question. And make sure you guys put your question in caps, okay? Danny, where'd you go? You know what? What the heck happened? Everything moved. I just saw a question from Danny. What happened to it? Okay, Danny, ask your question again and put it in caps. I don't know what happened to it. All of a sudden it disappeared. Okay, there it is. Clear. Spirit, will the couch sitter also be removed from office along with the Orange Menace? Yes. Awesome. Yeah, make sure you put your question in all caps, guys, okay? Okay, Tennessee Chen, welcome in. Here's a question from Tennessee Chen. Spirit, is the Orange Menace the face of the devil and too dangerous to fight? No, thank goodness. I don't want to be too dangerous to fight. Clear. Spirit, does the main person who belongs to Anonymous live in Silicon Valley? Okay, it doesn't know. It's just going like this. It means that the energy, they don't know. And that was from Marcy, wanted to know that. Carmen says he has to do major damage to be removed. I hope no later than May, please. Thank you. BB, I agree. It's taking way too damn long. I know. Okay, BB wants to know this. Clear. Spirit, will Muskrat be deported in the year of 2025? Yes. Okay. Okay, Jan says, can you ask why it is delayed and why the energy changed? Maybe better for tarot. Yeah, I will, I'm going to do a reading on it tomorrow. Yeah, I'll do a reading on the whole thing tomorrow. Oh, that's a good one. Okay, this is a question from Jamie. Spirit, is Marco Rubio going to turn on the Orange Menace? Of course. Marco Rubio should be ashamed of himself, okay? He's turned against his own people. Why are you working for a racist? Okay? Who's racist against anybody of color, including you. Marco Rubio's a fool. Why his wife hasn't slapped him upside the head a long time ago, I do not know. Well, why'd she marry him? But anyway. Carmen says, I am keeping the faith for sure that he will leave the White House in 2025 for sure. Me too. Okay, Mona, welcome in. She has a question. Okay, clear. Spirit, will Muskrat try to interfere with the snap election in Canada? Okay, it said no. Thank goodness. Okay, let me see what else you guys are doing. When will Musty be out of the country? I think we got 2025. He'll at least be out in 2025. We just asked that. So at least it's in 2025 sometime. Okay. Okay, let me go back down to the bottom here. Well, that's a good one, Tracy. Clear. Spirit, will Muskrat be fired from Tesla? Okay, that energy is shaky because my pendulum's just going like this. So it doesn't know yet. Helen says, will the U.S. recover from nightmare in our lifetime, or our children feel the effects for decades to come? Oh, Lord. Clear. Spirit, will the U.S. recover from this nightmare in our lifetime, or will our children feel the effects for decades to come? Oh, you know what? That's not a yes or no question, is it? That's why my pendulum's just like. I'll write that down because that's a good one to read on. Okay, I wrote that one down. Sorry. I was thinking it was a yes or no question. Oh my gosh, Tink Slayer, thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, Tink. Woohoo! Thank you, thank you. So sweet of you. Thank you so much. Okay. That's a good one, BB. Clear. Spirit, will we get our allies back once the Orange Menace is out? Yes, and I've gotten yes before too, so thank goodness. Clear. Spirit, will we see the effects of the tariffs by April 1st? It's saying yes, but it's a very small yes. So I think it's like, yeah, I think it's not going big. Okay. James wants to know this. Clear. Spirit, will the Kennedy Center be saved from the Orange Menace? Spirit, will the Kennedy Center be saved from the Orange Menace? Okay, yes on that. And then you also asked, also, will this year's Kennedy Center honors not be picked until after he's gone? Clear. Spirit, will this year's Kennedy Center honorees not be picked until after he is gone? Will they be picked after he's gone? No. This is funny. This is from Carmen. Clear. Spirit, is Melania cheating on the Orange Menace? Yes. We've asked this before. Clear. Does she have a boyfriend? Yep. You know what? I don't think her son is from the Muskrat or from the Orange Menace. Let's ask. Clear. Spirit, is Melania's son from the Orange Menace? Nope. I didn't think he was. You know what, Rhonda? That's a good question. Let me write that question down. That's a good, I'll do a reading on it this week. Is there anything we can do to move the Orange Menace's removal to April? That's a good one to do a reading on. Okay, I wrote that down. Okay, let me just see here. Okay. Debbie says, hi, Angie. Can you ask my question, please? Debbie, I don't think where is your question, Debbie? Let me see. Well, let me go back up here. Maybe I missed it somewhere. Oh, okay, Debbie, just a second. I'm reading your question real quick. Hi, Angie. This is Debbie checking to see. Yeah, Debbie, yeah, I got you just won last week. Is that right? And I just sent everything out that I have. So, yeah, I got it. And you won last week, right? I'm just making sure I got the right name with the right person. Let me know here at the bottom. I'm going down to the bottom right now. Okay, very good, Debbie. Yeah, it's already been sent out, so. That's a good one, Tracy. Clear. Spirit, will the Orange Menace's press secretary, will she end up quitting? No. Let's ask this, because we've asked this before. Clear. Is the Orange Menace's press secretary, is she having an affair with the Orange Menace? And it is saying yes. She is, that is just nasty. That is just nasty. Excuse me, guys. That is just nasty. Talk about desperate for a job. Jeez, that's desperate. Thank you, Debbie. Thank you so much. Woohoo! Thank you, thank you, thank you. Amy wants to know this. Clear. Is Muskrat Baron's daddy? No. It's some tall dude, because Baron is way taller than the Orange Menace or any of his sons. So, okay. MTG be removed from Congress. Okay, Jeff, I know I should know this, but who's MTG? I'm trying to think who tell me who MTG is. I'm sorry. And LB. Who's MTG and who's LB? I should know this. Anyway, okay. Okay, Texas Burr says, Spirit, is the former Prime Minister of Canada, is that Baron's father? No. Okay. Clear. Samilia wants to know this. Spirit, will Stacey Abrams be in a leadership role in the future? Yes. Yay. I love her. Since she got her thing stolen from her. We've done a reading on that before. Okay. Jimmy B has this question. Clear. Spirit, will Ukraine be okay till Biden and Harris can get in there? Will they be okay? Thank God, yes. Let's ask this. Clear. Will Ukraine win the war in 2025 against Russia? Okay, it says yes. Okay. Let me get down to the bottom. Oh, MTG is Marjorie Taylor Greene. Okay, I knew I should have known that one. You know what? My thing is, I can't stand that girl. I don't even think of her name very often. That's why it didn't click in my brain cells. Sorry about that. Okay, let me ask if Marjorie Taylor Greene will be removed. Clear. Spirit. Will Marjorie Taylor Greene be removed from Congress? Yes, clear. Was Marjorie Taylor Greene a part of the stealing of the election? I think she went in and she had, you know how they use those Jim Crow laws to throw out a bunch of votes over nonsense, like saying that person voted twice, that person doesn't live here anymore. She went and did that. Let me just confirm. Clear. Spirit. Did Marjorie Taylor Greene go in and use an old Jim Crow law and had votes illegally thrown out? Yep. And I think it was that Greg PALAST. He said Kamala won. It was like a 70-30 split, something like that. And I think he's the one who said that Marjorie Taylor Greene was one of the people that went in there. I think he said that. Anyway, somebody said it. She went in and she did like 20,000-30,000 votes, something like that, like a lot. Oh, that's a good one, BB. You're talking about, well, all loans. You're talking about the school loans, right? Okay, let's ask. Clear. Spirit. Once Kamala gets in, will all school loans be forgiven? Yes. And you guys, you know what? That is a super important thing that we do that for these kids, because we've totally, excuse my language, we've screwed these kids over, our kids, okay, with this crap, because your debt ratio is horrific right out of the gate. You have a $50, $60, $70, $80, $100,000 school loan. How are you going to qualify for a house? Your debt ratio is completely off, okay? How are you supposed to afford a car and a house and pay for that school loan and everything else you're supposed to do? And then the prices are so out of whack for houses, and rent's way out of it. Things have got to change, okay? They've got to change. Tennessee says, will Marjorie Taylor Greene vanish off the face of the earth? I doubt she'll vanish off the face of the earth, but at least she's going to be taken out of Congress. Okay, Carmen says, Angie, will they remove medical or the student loan program? You're talking about medical, Medicaid, or Medicare? Spirit, will Medicaid be okay? Yes, clear. Will Medicare be okay? Yes. Spirit, will they remove government-funded school loans? No, thank God. Okay, student loans, but government-funded, same thing. Okay. Thank you, James. Woohoo! Thank you, thank you, thank you. So, will who the Orange Mist wants honorees be who receives it in December. Okay, James, I'm going to read your question here in just 1 second. Okay. Yeah, James, I'm going to go back down to the bottom and I'll read your question here because I can barely see it on my phone. Clear. Spirit. Will a massive attack be attempted on U.S. soil? Clear. Spirit. Will a massive attack be attempted on U.S. soil? No. Okay, so no. So they won't try to shut the airspace down because we're not going to have a major attack. Okay, let me see what James has to say. I just asked about the Kennedy Center because they don't usually announce them until June or July. So I will rephrase my question. Will the Orange Menace, once as honorees, be who receives it in December? Oh, so what you're saying is, will the Orange Menace basically fix who he wants to be honored? I think that's what your question is. Clear. Spirit, will the Orange Menace fix it so he honors the people he wants to receive the honoree in December? Oh my God, it's saying yes. Let me ask it again. Clear. Spirit, will the Orange Menace, will he fix who will win to be the honorees in December for the Kennedy Center? They're saying yes, that he'll fix it for who he wants to win. Of course, doesn't that sound like him? Oh. Okay, here's one. Jeff wants to know. Clear. Spirit, will Putt step down? No. Clear. Spirit, is Putt still alive? No. I keep getting he's not alive. Clear. Is that a body double when we see Putt? Saying yes, that's a body double. And that he's not even alive. That's crazy. I've gotten that before. I've gotten that now for like the last month. Okay, Nancy wants to know this. I sure hope the hell not. Clear. Spirit, are some states invoking the Jim Crow laws? Okay. Thank God, no. Okay. This is a good one. Okay, this is from Jennifer. Clear. Spirit, will the IRS allow ICE to gain access to their records regarding undocumented immigrants? Okay, it says no. Thank God. Okay, let me go back down to the bottom here. Susie Cat goes, the Orange Menace will probably nominate Kid Rock and Ted Nugent. I don't know who Ted Nugent is, but that's hilarious. Probably nominate Kid Rock. Oh, he's such a loser. I mean, I never really liked Kid Rock's music or anything, but I thought he'd probably be a cool person, you know, probably cool. He's not cool at all. Okay, Linda, let me ask this question for you. Clear. Spirit, will the Orange Clear. Spirit, will the Orange Menace select more evil judges? Oh my God, it's not doing anything. It's just shaking like crazy. All right, that's up in the air. It's going. Okay, let me see. love that. He'll probably nominate Kid Rock. Oh, Lord. Okay. Will the prisoners in El Salvador want to go anywhere else but here if they are ever freed? Okay. That's a good question. Okay, this is from Jeffrey. Spirit, will the prisoners in El Salvador want to go anywhere else but here if they are freed? No. Clear. So they do want to come back to the United States? Yes. That is so disgustingly sad seeing that, to see those, to see them have their head shaved and how they were just holding their heads down, and oh, it's disgusting. Oh, I can't stand this orange menace. I just can't believe we're back here again, and it's worse. It's unbelievable. It's absolutely unbelievable. Okay, that's a good question, Tracy. Clear. Spirit, will those men be released that Trump sent out of the country? Will they be safe? All right, it's saying they're gonna be safe. My God. Oh, you said, will they be released? I'm clear. Spirit, will those men be released from that dangerous prison Trump sent them to? Will they be released? Yes, clear. And will they come back to the United States? Yes, and hopefully soon. So horrible. So horrible. All right, it's almost been an hour, almost at 6 o'clock. So we're going to read about 5 or 6 more questions, and then we're going to do the giveaway. Debbie Fortune says, Angie, does the orange still show military moving? Does energy still show the military? Okay, let me see. This is from Debbie. Clear. Spirit, is the military still going to be the one that removes the orange menace? Yes. And I just did a read like last week, and they're all over him. They know exactly what he's about. Okay, they don't trust him. They're not giving him no information. They'll just give him whatever little bits that they have to, but nothing major. They don't trust him for anything. So last week when the Muskrat went in there and he thought he was going to get some of the plans, our military plans for China, if we were to get in a war with them, they didn't give those to him. I don't know what they gave him, or maybe they said no, or maybe they gave him something. He thinks he has something, but they didn't give him the plans. They know better not to give Orange Menace or Muskrat or any of them anything. Just keep playing them until they get them the hell out of there. Okay, this question is from Nancy. Spirit, will the Orange Menace go after the native tribes? No, thank God. I hope so. This is from Jeff. Clear. Spirit, will Doge be dismantled? Thank God. It said yes. Sorry, guys. Okay, Christina says, it's funny, Grandpa greasy-haired rock. He does look greasy-haired, doesn't he? Has a son who's half black. What? His son must be ashamed of him. See, I told you, I thought at one point he was cool. Like, I didn't know about that, but I just always saw him. He's probably, I don't like his music, but he's probably a cool dude. What in the world is going on with Kid Rock? His son is half black? What? I'm researching that up. I want to know who his wife or girlfriend was. That's a trip. That is a trip. He must be completely ashamed of his father. Oh my God, Nancy says, Hulk Hogan for the Kennedy Award, LOL. Oh, he'd put someone like that in there for sure. Okay, we already did that. All right, a couple more questions, and then we're going to do the giveaway, guys. Will the Supreme Court ever come around and do the right thing? Okay, this is a good one. Tracy's asking this. Spirit, will the Supreme Court ever come around and do the right thing by the people? Look at that. Look at my thing just shaking. That's up in the air. Isn't that a shame? It should be like, yes, but no. And my thing's just shaking. That's up in the air. That's interesting, Linda. Okay, this is from Linda Russell. Clear. Spirit, will the Orange Menace pardon Puff Daddy? Says yes. Will the Orange Menace pardon Kelly? Yep, he's going to pardon both of them. Oh, Kathy, I'm not getting sick again. Just my allergies. I feel great. Okay. Amy wants to know this. Clear. Spirit, will the prisoners come out in April? Just shaking. It's just shaking, going like this. Okay. Couple more questions. BB said, can we raise the vibration to speed up the process to get the Lotus Queen in? That's what I'm going to do a reading on. I'm going to do a reading on that tomorrow or Tuesday. Yep, Debbie goes, Angie, birds of a feather flock together. Isn't that the truth? They're all rapists. Excuse me, but they all are. So there you go. Oh, that's a good one. Okay, this is the last question for tonight. Clear. Spirit, will MSNBC go away? No. Clear. Will CNN go away? Okay. No on both of those. Okay, you guys. So, God, an hour went quick. Okay, what we're going to do... Okay, I'm going to push, stop, and then everyone wants to put Kamala in, but don't do it yet until I say stop, okay? And let me just tell you the rules for the, oh, here it is. Okay, make sure you only put your name in, make sure you only put, Kamala in one time, okay? Once I put stop in the chat. And then don't say anything until we do the giveaway. If you're out of the country, I'll put $12 in your PayPal, or we'll work something out. Oh, shoot. Okay, you guys, I closed, believe it or not, I closed my Etsy account. I'll talk about that another time, but I closed my Etsy account. So I am going to put, let me see if it's in here right now. Oh, I don't even know because I'm not in this. Okay, I will put a link to my email. I want to create an email just for HerballyHipTarot. So I'll have that created by next week. So you can't do it through the Etsy anymore. So I will make sure that my email is in here, is in the description after this video. Okay, so give me a good 10-15 minutes and then it'll be in there. And then you can just email me. The winner can email me your address. Okay, but wait 10-15 minutes after this video to make sure that that it's in there. that it's in the description. Okay. Okay. So, I'm going to push stop now. So no one's type anything. All right, go. Everyone start writing Kamala and do it only once. Okay, guys? Perfect. There we go. Oh, and while you guys are writing Kamala, let me tell you, you guys, I have to order. I'm going to order more of the, Oracle or Tarot cards this week. So I don't have any for today, but just making sure I don't have any more. Yeah, I'm going to order them this week, probably tomorrow. So these are the journals you can, but we're going to do journals. Okay. So these are the journals you can choose. You can choose the red native warrior. You can choose the African warrior. You can choose the Lotus Queen. Or Age of Aquarius. Okay? So let me know which one you guys want to do once we figure out who the winner is. Okay. Okay, it looks like the chat slowed down now. Okay, so, oh. All right, I'm going to count by 10, so make sure in the next 10 seconds that you get the Kamala down if you need to, okay? 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, I'm going to push stop. All right, so let me go through and go back up to the top where it says stop. There we go. Okay. Wait, let me find the stop. Where's the stop at? All right, there we go. Okay, let me find out. Okay, Jeanette Dingus. Jeanette Dingus. I'm not sure if I'm saying your last name right. Congratulations, Jeanette Dingus. Woohoo! So, Jeanette, what do you want? Which journal do you want me to send you? And they're blank journals, if you didn't know. Jeanette Dingus. And let me know, are you in the country? If you're out of the country, let me know. But if you have a U.S. address, then we're good to go. And Jeanette, do you need me to show you the journals again? Is she still here? Ohio. Okay, perfect, Jeanette. So which one do you want? Okay, these. Do you want the African journal? The red African journal? The Native American journal? The red Native American journal? Now, these are just 8x10s, but they'll be made into journals, okay? You can have the Empress made into a journal. Aquarius made into a journal. Or you can have the kind of the same girl as the other one, but with the white flowers. We'll call her White Flowers. So let me know which one you want. Native American. Okay. So Jeanette, did I see? You want this one then? Is that correct? Thank you, Jan. Thank you so much. And thank you, Tracy. So I'm making sure that this is the one you want, right? Jeanette? Yes. Okay. Very good. I got your name here. So Jeanette, give me about 10-15 minutes and I'll make sure that my my email is in the description, and just send me your address, okay? And Jeanette, make sure you give me your real name, your address. Yeah. Perfect. And maybe that is your real name there, Jeanette Dingus. Dingus. I'm not sure if I'm saying that right. All right, you guys. You're welcome. You're welcome, Debbie. All right, you guys, that is it for tonight. If you guys haven't subscribed, if anybody hasn't subscribed, please subscribe. And if you can leave a thumbs up, that'd be great before you on your way out. Love all of you guys. Thank you so much for being so kind to me and being kind to each other. And I will see all of you guys tomorrow. Okay? And I'm going to do a reading tomorrow. I got quite a few good readings I'm going to be doing tomorrow. So, all right. Love you all. Good night. And I will see you guys tomorrow. All right. Bye, guys.